Hi there, my name is Erin Towns and I am an educator at Edward Little High School in Auburn, Maine, United States. Class usually looks like a semicircle, something that we refer to as a horseshoe, in which students face the center of the classroom. We believe that this helps to stimulate discussion and the exchange of ideas. And now, because of COVID, my classroom looks a little bit different in that on most days I only have about 2 people in the class, and the rest of my students join the class using the internet. Finding connections with students requires knowing who your students are and what ability level they are reading at primarily. We use a system called the Lexile score, which allows us to be able to see what grade level those students read at. If I can use materials that correspond with their grade levels, it makes it much easier for them in the classroom, and I can find articles and resources that students that will be useful for students and that they can comprehend. In the United States, special education students, especially ones in my class, respond very well to visual stimulation and learning. I use a combination of photography and film, along with very animated discussions in class to really reach kids. We also use something called sketchnoting, which is a brain-based strategy in order to meet and address the needs of children who are gifted in the area of visual arts. I think what makes a really good teacher is a teacher that is clear, consistent, and a really great and effective communicator. I would say that it's probably because I'm very animated. I have very strong interpersonal connections with them. My relationships with them are very strong. I have a lot of stories. Some of them, some of the best stories I have are from the country of Kazakhstan, and they love to hear about it. They love to hear about the world that is outside of the United States too. I guess the reason why I started traveling internationally as a teacher was because I wanted to answer the question, why does this matter? Like, why is it important for my students to learn about history? Or why is it important that my students become effective and clear communicators? That I think me traveling around the world has enabled me to see just how similar the human condition is, and that although our ideas about the way that governments should be run, or our ideas about what is important in culture and what is not, or how one dresses or what one eats, those things might differ a little bit, but I found that people generally around the world want the same things. And in order to be able to share this planet effectively, we have to learn and teach students how to best do that. And so the international programs that I have traveled on have enabled me to look at cultures from an inside view and be able to, really kind of learn and take back what I've learned and share it with my students. So it's provided me a lot of ideas, and it's expanded my perspective.